Feast of the Ants. Jennifer had always considered her little garden a sanctuary of peace and order, a place where she could escape the chaos of the world. Today, she decided to give her lawn a quick mow, appreciating the scent of freshly cut grass and the sound of the gentle breeze rustling through her rose bushes. As she guided her lawnmower along the manicured lawn, something peculiar caught her eye: an oddly shaped mushroom sprouting at the base of her rose bushes. It seemed different from the usual fungi that appeared after a good rain. Curiosity piqued, she bent down to pluck it from the ground. To her astonishment, as soon as her fingers touched the mushroom, a wave of dizziness washed over her. Her surroundings shifted, and she felt herself shrinking, her body diminishing in size. Panic seized her as she realized she was now no taller than the grass she had been mowing. Jennifer looked around in bewilderment. The world she once knew appeared enormous, blades of grass now towering like trees. She took a tentative step and stumbled into a small pit in the ground. To her horror, she found herself surrounded by a horde of tiny ants. These were no ordinary ants. Their large, imposing presence indicated a level of organization she had never witnessed before. They moved in perfect unison, as if each of them had a specific role to play. The ants, each one no smaller than her reduced stature, swarmed around her. They held her down with incredible strength, making escape impossible. They communicated through a series of intricate gestures and body language, a form of communication beyond human comprehension. The horde carried Jennifer deep into their underground lair. There, at the heart of the ant colony, she was presented before the queen, a colossal ant, larger than any other creature Jennifer had ever seen. The queen emitted a commanding aura, and her presence was absolute. Jennifer, immobilized by a mixture of terror and curiosity, was placed before the queen. In a strange and cryptic ceremony, the ants offered her as a potential source of food for their queen, who examined Jennifer with her multifaceted eyes. The decision was made, and Jennifer was placed on a small platform, awaiting her fate. As the ants closed in around her, the queen made her approach. The giant mandibles of the queen ant loomed over Jennifer, who had never felt so small and insignificant. In her heart, Jennifer knew she was at the mercy of forces beyond her control. The ants were not cruel, they were simply creatures of instinct, following the laws of their own world. She couldn't help but marvel at the complexity of their society. Yet, just as the queen's mandibles were about to descend, Jennifer felt a strange sensation: her surroundings shifted again, and she found herself growing back to her normal size. The lawn, the rose bushes, and the mushroom all returned to their previous proportions. Jennifer lay there in the grass, bewildered by the surreal experience. Her heart raced as she realized she had narrowly escaped a fate that would have forever changed her perspective on the natural world. As she stood up, she marveled at the ordinary mushroom that had caused her extraordinary adventure. It was just a simple fungus, but it had transported her to a miniature realm, revealing a hidden world of wonder and danger. Jennifer would never see her garden in the same light again. She left the mushroom undisturbed, realizing that in the midst of her daily life, she had uncovered a secret world that few would ever encounter. And with that newfound perspective, she continued to tend to her little garden, cherishing the ordinary and the extraordinary that coexisted just beneath the surface of her everyday existence.